Joe Franklin is interesting because he one time, years ago, before his talk show, actually did a movie where he performed this joke. I think it was an MGM film, and Joe Franklin actually fucks a dog in it.
You ever heard it called The Sophisticates?
This joke has gone through many stages. I've heard it called the Aristocrats, the Sophisticates, and then there was another one that called it blood, shit, and cum, and eating each other out and fist fucking a dog. But then the punchline didn't work as well because there was really no contrast. But I can tell you where Penn heard it from. He heard it from me. I told it to him in Vegas. He had no idea about this joke. But I told him the joke, and now I'm going to say it for you with your kind indulgence. Okay, a talent agent is sitting in his office. A family walks in, all-American family, blonde hair, blue eyes, a little son, little daughter, a little fluffy dog. And the talent agent goes, what kind of act do you do? The father starts taking his shirt and jacket off. The mother starts taking her blouse off. Pretty soon, all of them are completely naked, including the dog who takes his leash off. The son starts jerking off the father. The daughter is fist-fucking the father in the ass. The son is licking the daughter's asshole out, while the dog is pissing on the son's face. They all start jerking off the dog. The dog starts coming. The father catches the cum, rubs it all over his daughter's cunt. He sticks his dick in the daughter's cunt, which is now lubricated with dog cum. As he's fucking the dog cum-laden daughter's cunt, his son is now fisting him in the ass as the mother is licking out his asshole. The mother starts going down on the daughter. The father is licking his son's balls. The son is fingering the dog's asshole. Now, the dog takes a gigantic shit on the floor. They start rubbing their genitalia with shit, and they all start fucking each other. The mother is eating out the dog's asshole. The dog is licking the father's balls. The son is biting on his father's, his foreskin, while he's fisting his daughter in the cunt. The father and son jerk off. All of them squat down and piss. There's tremendous mountains of shit and cum. The father, son, daughter, and mother and dog all dive into the shit and cum and piss and vaginal juices. They're swimming around. They're fucking each other. They're fisting each other. They're blowing each other. They're all covered with shit and piss and blood and cum. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, well, wait, backtrack a little here. Where did the blood come from? You didn't say anything about blood. Well, if a guy is fist-fucking his daughter, who's young and her asshole is pretty small, and this is a grown man with a big hand. He could be like a longshoreman. He could have arms like Popeye, where it's like the arm is like that wide and her asshole is that small. Think about that for a second. I'll wait. Well, naturally she's gonna be bleeding. I'm just making a point. So there's blood and cum and shit and piss and sweat. And now a lot of you are saying, sweat? Ooh, did I mention earlier that they were fisting each other in the ass? But yeah, they were. So they're covered with shit and piss and blood and cum and sweat. Ooh, that sweat. And they all take a bow. And the talent agent goes, that's an interesting act, which I know is kind of an understatement, because you're probably saying if you have any sense of human decency, you say, well, why didn't the talent agent just stop them in the beginning? Why didn't he stop them the minute he saw the father unzipping his pants and saying, this is totally wrong? Someone call the cops and I'll sneak out. Something horrible's happening. This is a family who are raping their own children and performing bestiality. Why, oh why, is he allowing this to happen? But that's a whole other story. So, they're covered with shit and piss and blood and cum and sweat. Ooh, that sweat. And the talent agent goes, what do you call yourselves? And the father sticks his chest out and goes, the Aristocrats.